I like DeAndre Ayton. He's a tremendous prospect. But the best thing he does is he's incredibly agile in the low post, right? And that's the part of the NBA that's being minimized. I mean, I came on your guys' show last year, and I will grovel and give it up to the guys because I believe who was it who said there's going to be a run on running backs in the NFL draft 2 years ago? It wasn't Seton, was it? Who was it? It was McLovin. And he's right. The problem is that drafting a running back in the first round when you can get one in the second or the third round, it's the same thing with center. Like the Robert Williams kid at A&M who Boston got. Like, I don't think he's great, but he could be a Clint Capella type, and you can win big with that. Whereas it's really hard to win big with a true low-post player. I know Ayton can face up and shoot the basketball, but that's the part of his game that he has to develop. The best part of his game is in a low post, and he's not really a rim protector defensively. So it goes against conventional wisdom, but I wouldn't have gone with a center number one overall because the NBA is telling you, don't throw the ball in the low post. We're making it harder and harder to play through the post.
So you would have taken Bagley one?
Yes.
Because he's a Chris Bosh type.
Yes, or even taking Doncic one. The coach coached him. He coached him in for a Euro championship. You have a great relationship. You put the best players out there on the floor. You play small ball and you go. I would have considered it. Like, look, that thing was done a long time ago. The owner's an Arizona guy. The kid played a little high school in Arizona. Played college in Arizona. Like all that, and he was on many people's number one boards. I'm just looking at it and saying, okay, show me where the low post play, the low post center exists in the NBA playoffs. And if you're Phoenix, you're like, look, we've been so far from the playoffs, we can't even figure that out. But
True.
The league is clearly trending. Marcin Gortat's going to be given away by the Wizards. Dwight Howard can't find a job, and I know that Ayton's a better face-up shooter than either of those two, and he's younger and he's agile. He has no injury history. But look at the trend of the league, and you have to adjust to it because if you don't, you're going to be left with mismatched pieces. And, that's kind of what happened to Oklahoma City. That's what happened to San Antonio in many ways. You're left with two post players or even one post player, and sometimes your best player can't be on the floor in key situations.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.